Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And the Clippers head back to Los Angeles after today's contest.
Kevin, the streak has been very difficult since this team has struggled of late, and the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, George. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
They are not short in confidence, but they can't get too carried away because it could cost them the game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Harden outside. And then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats Zubac.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Leonard has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
To the left side wing. Outside Westbrook. Morris outside. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 6. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Philadelphia. Harden outside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
Now, here's Milton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Aston Yang. Oh, good on the 3. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 6. He gets it in there.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
To the inside. Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. onto the floor for the Clippers.
Here's Milton. Eric Gordon on the wing. Inside. From downtown. No good on that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Ashton Niang. Another miss by Philadelphia. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. We'll get things started in this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Harden. Leonard with the steal.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And finished off by Leonard.
Excellent pass, PG-13. Keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Maxey with it. George picks him up. And Embiid throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA. But on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Harden hits them both. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Harden. Out to Harris. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pass to Highland. Outside Leonard. Down low. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple Finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special Kawhi is.
Pass to George. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Back to Harden. Now Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Count it. Embiid's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's Highland. 9 points last game. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Plumlee's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Milton. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Got his first 2 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to House. Here's Milton. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Powell. .32 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Ball stolen. There's the drive. Man gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And a miss there on the triple. 76ers trailing. Here's Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so he hits both. Here's Mann. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Highland. Misses from short range.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside Westbrook. Driving inside. Zubac. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Harris. And here's Embiid. Zubac defending. The turnaround jumper. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Maxey covering. Outside, George. Back to Westbrook. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And it's Leonard missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Back to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Harden with it. 12 points for him. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
And here's Harden for 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Embiid with the block. Harden surveying the D. Out to the right wing. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
And the Clippers call time here. .122 left in the third quarter. Here's Covington. In the corner, Powell with it. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And Harrell slams it in.
And when he's a roller, Montrezl Harrell can catch any pass because he has great hands.
Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Melton. Back to Milton. Milton with the ball. Shoots it. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And Philadelphia has possession. They lead by 4. And he's able to get it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Melton. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Milton.
On defense, Robert Covington uses his size and athleticism very well. At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers ahead, leading by 6. And we're just... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Harden. Over in the corner, McDaniels. To the wing on the left. Maxey. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Plumlee with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
The offensive game of Leonard continues to get better. He's just so efficient on this end.
Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Harris. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 7. Now Plumlee, guarded by Embiid. Outside, George. Back to Plumlee. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Pass to Harris on the wing, Harden. Here's Embiid. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. Now Morris takes it out to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Here's Embiid over Plumlee. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Right side, Westbrook. Morris outside. Stolen by Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First team.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Back to Harden. And here's Harris from the arc. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Crucial points. Kawhi stepping up to the plate when his team needs him the most.
Out to Harris. The 76ers with another miss. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. Wide open look here for Zubac. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Kicks it out to Harden. Hits the three-point bomb. And the 76ers lead by 6.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And finished off by Westbrook.
tremendous confidence in himself. Russ able to get space and knock down a big one.
Here's Embiid, and he banks in the layup.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Harden with it. Westbrook picks him up. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. On deep. Harden can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's George for 3. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. 6-point game. Back to Melton. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard fires away from outside. So Philadelphia wins it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just